Hello, my name is Tim Black of TBTV. Glad to be here to talk to you. If you are new, you should subscribe to this channel because you're going to get news you don't get anywhere else in a way that you don't get it anywhere else. Let's talk about Medicare for All, which is medical coverage that would cover everyone, hence the for all part. Now, back in 2013, the senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders, introduced the bill, Medicare for All. And do you know how many people signed on to that bill? I mean, senators. And just to be fair, let's just say Democratic senators, because Republicans don't like Medicare for all, at least not as a standard, like that's the talking point, right? So in 2013, when Bernie introduced it, a whopping number of 0, that means none, as in nada. Nada Democratic senators signed on to the bill. They didn't want to be associated with it. They thought it was a bad idea, whatever. Well, yesterday, Bernie Sanders, he introduced a new bill, Medicare for All bill. And guess how many senators signed on to it? 17. Yeah, 17. Like, I'm not the best at math, but 17 is a lot more than 0. Now, yes, there's some things they need to work out as far as how they're going to pay for it. But what they don't need to work out is how many Americans think it's a good idea on principle. Like, on principle, most Americans want health coverage. Maybe they've seen their grandparents or their parents fade away or die due to not having the right coverage, or maybe themselves have had a pre-existing condition that limits the coverage they can get. All of these things tend to bring people around. So at this date, at this time, the last poll I saw says that 60% of Americans favored a Medicare for all or a single-payer system. Now, you're going to hear a lot of people saying it can't be done. One reason is that we have a Republican-held House of Representatives and a Senate. And I understand that and get that totally. But here's the thing. Every time we push the conversation forward, every time we get the media talking about it, every time it's on the front of the priority list, well, then it raises awareness and it forces the senators and the representatives to have to address this issue with the people that put them in office. Now, yesterday, of those 17 senators, Bernie wasn't standing alone. He had Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, Kirsten Gillibrand, Cory Booker, Al Franken, and many others behind him. I think it's a positive idea. I think it's a positive step. It's not everything. In politics, you don't get everything up front. Hell, you might not get everything even at the end. But what you do have is a conversation that will cover us all. And look, I have always wondered why in the richest country in the world, we deny our citizens the best coverage in the world. Hell, even with what we pay, which is the most for coverage in the world, we still don't get the best coverage in the world. Now, I don't care if you are a conservative or a libertarian or a liberal or a progressive, or if you don't identify with any of that stuff, you just say, I'm a person. I don't care who you are. At some point, you or someone you love will need to go to a doctor. And if anything comes up on those result lists after that examination that's detrimental, you will be thrust into the world of, oh my God, I didn't know it was that bad. Oh, I had no idea how bad it is. And then you will be super focused on healthcare because it becomes real to you. It becomes tangible to you. So for this bill, and all the senators and representatives in the future who will sign on to it, support it, and push the conversation forward, I say, good job. I say, keep it going. Now, flesh out this bill, find out a way to pay for it, and allow us in media who have the balls, the stones, the will, the ethics to push for it, to make it a conversation that won't go away. We will do our part. If you like this content, sign up now and become a member of my Wolf Pack. All that stuff below will take you to where you go. Because, see, independent media is about pushing conversations and keeping it real with the people. I'm Tim Black. I'll see you soon.